Oh, that doo-doo, man.
I just, like, my thing is, it's just crazy to me how women, right, will put men at, like, the bottom of the priority list and then still expect a top-tier guy and have high standards. If you're going to put men at the bottom of the priority list and you're going to focus on yourself, well, be prepared to be disappointed by the men that come into your life.
That's single.
Because guys that have their shit together, they're like, yo, you need to follow what I do. Who cares about your career and all this other shit? Like, but if you want to, put your career in place or wait until you find a guy when you're older, unfortunately, the men you're going to attract are not going to be the highest caliber guys that you want. So you got to pick one. You want to have a career and, wait until later on in life, you might not get the top guy because as you get older, your sexual market value goes down. And inversely, as the guy gets older, his sexual market value goes up. So
what is a market woman for you in the sense of, since you're using that verbiage?
What is a what? A market woman?
Yeah, when you're saying that even if a man has
you mean like a high sexual market value female?
Yeah, so you're saying that if a man has
18 to
all
24,
that, and
doesn't talk
waiting,
too much, not annoying. She's quiet, only speaks when spoken to, doesn't embarrass him in front of his friends, acts like has feminine tendencies. The problem is that women are too masculine nowadays. Mm-hmm. And this comes from feminism. This comes from you guys pursuing money. This comes from you guys pursuing education. And look,
Chris,
I understand. Yeah, education does masculinize you, yeah. For sure.
I disagree, but keep going.
No, I think it does.
Hey, don't nobody care if you disagree, my dear. First off, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Her hairstyle, wild. She looks like that thing off of Mortal Kombat. The one with all the arms. She looked just like that. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, no one cares if you disagree. That's what education did. It made y'all into a bunch of good-looking dudes. Like, I want multiple of you walking around with no clothes on. But y'all are literally hairless, muscleless dudes, like without the male parts. In the logic, like, it's crazy. He's right. That's what education did. So no one cares if you disagree.
I agree. Because we have the ability to communicate and say something back.
No, because some people you need to learn certain things.
Why are you going to school? You're going to school. Most people don't go to school just to go to school. They're going to school to be educated, to go ahead and pursue a career, which puts you in a competitive marketplace, which is inevitably going to make you, it's going to masculinize you to a degree. Mm-hmm. Now, right, does this mean every single girl? No, but what I am saying is that women of today are far more masculine than women of 1955. The women of 2025 act more like men than the women in 1955.
I agree with that. I agree with that in a sense.
But don't you think there's a necessity there for some people?
So let me ask you this. So, like, why should a guy work his ass off, acquire resources, go to the gym, build himself up, etc., to get a woman that's going to be half as feminine as a woman 50 years ago?
That's why I was asking you in the sense when you said that when a man has his stuff together, but quality of a woman fits in where, in a sense of she shouldn't have to do certain things, or she shouldn't have to put in qualifications for what it is that she's doing versus you being the man.
Well, God,
I don't really understand her question.
God created the woman to be the helpmate. So once she goes to get a career, where's my helpmate at? So when she go get a career, what about our babies, our kids? We didn't decide to make a baby together.
Okay.
Who gonna raise them?
That's true.
But why did she have to get that career? She needed to help her husband.
No, it's not. It's not true at all. These women, they're not doing that to help. Because based off what you're saying, the stat shows that they leave. When a lady goes out and get a career and her money becomes necessary, they leave. That's not the reason why they're doing it. These heifers out here doing this so they can prove to themselves in him, in the government, and everybody at the same time say, hey, well, I don't need you. Yeah. Tell you the truth. Yeah, you need me, but I don't need you. I don't know what it is. These heifers ain't doing that. That's a lie. Out here just trying to prove to the world they self, God and Buddha, that they don't need niggas, while also still making standards or making barriers and stuff to say that this nigga needs to do all of this stuff, but I don't need him. I don't need him, even though I want him to do all this stuff, but I don't need him.
No.
Right?
Let me get a second job. Most women went and got the education in the career for freedom and to have a voice to be seen as an equal.
Yep.
Freedom or lack thereof that wasn't being done.
I think it was a more necessity. Like if you have to provide, or if maybe he's ill, something happens at home, you need to help.
Our grandparents had 15,
to help the family.
Our grandparents had 15, 16 kids. In two-bedroom households. So when the woman has to go to work, who's raising the family? We no longer have a family.
That's true.
So your nature is to be in the family.
I think a lot of women.
She's messing up it because when she's saying the necessity and all that stuff, that's not a career. It wasn't a career. Women went out and got jobs. Back then, women had jobs. Like, maid, you work at the deli. She had a job to bring in money. We're speaking of careers. They go out to get education to get careers and then try to compete with people. You ain't competing with niggas when you're a maid. You ain't competing with niggas when you work at the deli. You ain't competing with niggas when you fold clothes, like you work at the cleaners or something. That's not competing. So that's what she's messing up. They're out here trying to get careers. Like niggas is out here saying that they want to be somebody. This is my opinion. I ain't saying that every guy has to follow it. But I don't even want to talk to a lady who out here saying that she wants a future. Huh? How about no? How about those kids that
nowadays want to stay home, but I think a lot of men don't want
they
to
don't
be
have
the
the
sole
ability.
Provider. They want to do 50-50.
Sometimes it can be hard, right?
Some can be.
So if
some
he's trying
cannot
his
be.
best,
So past survival
It's
though.
okay.
So why did you let me get you pregnant then?
Some cannot be.
And that's
So why did you let me get you pregnant then?
touche.
You let me
I'm
get you
not-
pregnant.
I'm not talking about the
No.
to that part. I'm talking about just dating.
Hold on. No, listen. See, this is what I'm hearing. We're getting away from the origins of man and woman. Man was created to do one thing. Woman was created to do another thing with a nature. Why are we going against our nature?
And per se, what was a man built to do and what was a woman built to do?
I think you're absolutely
a woman was built to be a helpmate. A woman was built to help the guy. While this guy is trying to establish whatever goal or stuff that he needs because he's brought her along where he'll take care of her and she wants kids. So women innately want kids, but her duty is to help the guy get to wherever he's trying to get to. That's what a woman's thing is. A guy is to build a future legacy. Hers help him build that legacy. Yeah.
right.
So let's go back to
Adam and Eve.
There you go.
The man, the woman. We all have our place.
God gave man an identity before he had a woman. Not only that, he had a job and an assignment. Be fruitful, be dominion, and multiply with instructions. He had the woman to help him do this. Today's women don't want her man out there. She wants it in
want
here.
the helpmate.
No. She wants to control his nature. Where you going? Where you been? She wants to control his nature, and she wants to compete with him.
Right.
So she's not in her nature because today's women focus more on what men do and what women do. You don't cook. You don't clean. So you're not doing what women do. You're competing with men.
Wait, you're assuming.
No, I'm
And that's like we
How many times?
Clean, go to work. Everything.
How many times did you cook breakfast for the man you was? How many times?
Me? Are you talking to me?
I'm just asking a question. How many times did he have to decide what we're gonna eat?
Are you talking to me?
Never.
I'm just asking questions.
Rare. Because we want money.
Well, first off, this is what happens when you ask people with breasticles in a room. If you don't set it up, you got to actually set them up. Because if you just ask them the direct question, they'll just say that they did it every day. There's a camera. There's a camera in that room. They're going to try real hard to not make themselves look bad. So if you ask direct questions, they're going to answer the question the way to make them don't look bad. That's female nature. Their nature is to try not to embarrass themselves. You can't ask them direct questions. You have to trick them. You got to trick them. You got to hit them with a feint. If you know boxing is just like this. If I throw a jab at you and then I throw another jab, you're going to react when you see my arm do this. It's a feint. You got to do this. Yeah, feint. When they move their head, you got to make their head go to the straight or the hook. That's how that works. In these conversations with women, you got to throw feints. If you don't, they're going to just keep doing that.
Hold on. All of you guys are saying, yeah. Y'all are much older than these young girls today that we're speaking of and seeing.
And that's why we end up with all the young guys.
I got
Somehow the young guys want all the old ass girls.
Most young
Prime
guys.
meat isn't 18 to 25 anymore. How did that happen?
These older women are also not doing this thing. So that's why I said what happened. I would never let them pivot like that. Say, y'all are older than them. They're the same. They are also telling their guy that, hey, I'm tired today. I don't want to do this. Or I don't want to do this. These younger ones learned it from somebody else. They learned it from them.
Older woman is getting with a young guy. She just tapped back into her whole phase. She just want to be
Not
Come what can a young guy do for an older woman? Good. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no place. That's what y'all was just complaining about. Most men don't have. A young guy has way. He's a hurricane instead of a tornado.
Very much so.
He's just longer and stronger.
That's it.
That's it.
Pretty much.
And that's why I was saying I think I should wait till I get older to get back into the dating game, where men can, have the, the provisions, the career.
What you waiting for?
Yes,
I'm saying to wait till I get older.
So just have promiscuous sex.
Nah.
That's what I recommend. Stop trying to date and just
Yeah.
No, that's when me and him check off. We check off because don't do that. Because if you do that, then it goes back to the other thing where a guy don't want to be with you. The guy you want don't want to be with you. No self-respecting guy will actually just be all right with dating a lady who was out here throwing that coochie around. No self-respecting guy. Because think about it. Even a guy who gave you a chance because he was like this, you know what? I don't need to know this thing. If he finds out, I can't do this. I can't do this. I tried my best. That's what they're going to be. They're going to be just like that on the ground saying, I tried my best. I tried my best. I can't do this. Don't do what he just said. Please.
I'm going to hold back on that as well.
So stop. So
I think all the men are learning like, yes.
stop trying to date and
Come on, man.
and so you can focus on your career and you'll be
grandkids.
completely satisfied.
So I think just after this point here, there's a way the dating game is actually set up, and you want it to be your way. The problem is it can't be your way. It's already set up correctly.
I think that's nature to life right now, that everybody wants things their way.
Wait, please continue that.
I think more so in America than international.
Yeah.
Because when I go outside, like for example, anytime I'm traveling, you see a lot more families, you see a lot more young couples. They're having children earlier, which is honestly, in my opinion, sometimes the way to go. Because the older we get and everything becomes a little bit more jaded. I do.
How many?
2.
Where's the father?
Dad, he's very close to them, but we're not together anymore. We were together for 15 years.
Both.
Okay. Now you're in my crosshairs, my dear. You're traveling. You got 2 kids. You ain't with the dad no more. Flags. I need to know what happened. I need to know if she's a victim. That's what I need to know now.
Kids are from one dad?
Yes.
Why'd you guys break up?
He became a Scientologist.
Ooh.
So?
Different.
No, I tried it.
Tom Cruise.
Everything was fine. We were.
That is a conversation.
With the black Muslims, because they don't want to go fuck with them
I think
Scientologists.
old-fashioned, everything stems from friendship. It doesn't really matter. And when
There
you're
you
a
go.
team, it doesn't matter who's up, who's down. Of course, a woman is supposed to support the guy. But what happens when there's a struggle and he can't do it? Does she leave him? No.
Yeah.
Why would she leave him? She loves him. They're a team. So then she has to pick up, help
Piggyback
out.
up and be the
Be a
backbone.
team,
Yeah,
right?
you have
That's what it's
to.
all about, in hopes that at some point he's going to find himself, get things together, and then, the balance is off. But here's what happens. Not always does that happen, and it has nothing to do with it, but it's very difficult for a woman to be in her feminine energy and to feel safe and
When you
secure.
have
We're
to
not
be
talking
in
about
control
money.
of things.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about those things.
Leadership.
She's
You're talking about
cooking.
leadership skills.
Yes,
Yeah, when you have to
because
put the
how
captain's
am
hat
I
on.
going to follow a man who can't pay his bills? His life is a mess. His children don't talk to him. He has 2 or 3 different baby mamas, and none of them are nice women because they only have bad things to say.
Yeah.
So how am I going to follow him as a leader, respect him? No. If I meet someone, he has only nice things to say about the ex. He's a good dad. He's a good friend. He's a good man. He's ethical. To me, that's a quality person.
Yeah.
And
Ethics.
let me add.
Wait, based off what you just said, just because he became a Scientologist, then why did you leave him? Based off what you just said, I need to know why a Scientologist was none of those things you just said. I'm so confused. She just said that means he's a good person. Then why did you leave the Scientologist? Did he start saying that, hey, yo, you gotta worship Tom Cruise? Did he do that? Because I need to know now. You didn't say he became a bad person. He went into this faith thing. You could have stayed with him, followed him. Because y'all had kids already. Now I'm so confused. I feel like she just She just said something that we should not even care about because she left the Scientologist that she did not tell us if he was a bad person or not. You just said that he became this. So you just, you left. I'm so confused.
Add on to that because even somebody that I met even a while ago, and I've been hearing the verbiage all my life of 50-50.
I agree with what you're saying.
This person actually said, why don't people actually give 100-100? And that was the first time that I actually heard that. Like, what is 50-50? Like, what is giving half of yourself to someone when you are supposed to be internally involved versus giving 100% of yourself? And when he verged it down, he said, I've never been able to understand the 50-50 stuff. I love the 100%. Of course. Of giving 100%
it doesn't matter what you do.
And the other person giving 100%.
You want to get physically fit, you're putting all of your eggs into it. You want to succeed, you want to build a podcast, and you're putting your heart, your soul, everything you got into it, it's going to succeed.
Right.
But when you're throwing your attention in 20 different places, how are you going to succeed? You're all over the place.
Okay.
Having no sense of direction.
This was saying self-care. You gotta take care of yourself.
It's not even about the self-care. It's just the ability to understand that everyone has needs and a man has his needs. A woman, it's all about caring, feeling nurtured, feeling protected, and it doesn't have to do with money,
Have
power,
you ever
any of
had
that
dreams
crap.
that
I just find it funny because this is all from the woman's standpoint, not the man's standpoint.
Get
But,
to men.
what about you?
You can do so.
Keep you single.
You want.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Somebody said masturbation.
All right. Sorry.
Tell on yourself, girl.
Probably the lack of
I
intellectual.
don't know because like all this until single, it's about body positive. Yeah, the girls. But why can't you keep your man? Like, stop leaving your man. Go old together. Have
This what I
grandkids.
tell your woman go put out what you put in her.
Okay.
Okay.
She gonna put out what you put in her. Yeah. So
She gonna give out.
That's true. I can accept that to a certain extent, but I'm not going to say it because you just gave them a complete out of saying, yeah, I don't need to take accountability. That's all just happened. When they said, I knew they was going to say that because they just heard was that because of him, that's the reason why I left. They don't even believe that they have a problem. Let that sizzle in your spirit. They don't believe they have a problem. All they heard was it's his fault. They want to take that with the quickness instead of just saying that, I got a problem that I need to fix. They didn't hear that at all.
What you get?
She subconsciously and to a degree becomes a reflection of your leadership.
Because it's supposed to be one, right? Once you become.
You had
Niggas, all right, guys who are with exes and so like trying to find their life and like that. It's your fault. You guys chose wrong.
I'm a good lie. So it's gonna take me a year to get past my lie. So in the beginning,
He said a year.
It's gonna take because in the beginning, I'm giving you my best.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Once I win you, then you start to get less of my best.
Gotcha, bitch. So why is that's why you gotta wait till marriage, huh?
It's called being comfort.
That's why you gotta wait till marriage.
So why does that change in a sense of once you got it?
That was my question. Why do men give 100% in the beginning, and why don't you just?
Why does comfort make you change at 100%?
Because I don't get you 100% in the beginning. So I have to come dressed like a knight in shining armor.
That's true.
If I come dressed as a man with flaws, then you would never look at me.
Yeah, facts.
Because you don't show up with your flaws.
It's not about showing your flaws. It's about the effort. It's about the effort. And it's about the.
I need to know your flaws.
Is that what I'm doing wrong?
I need to know your flaws. I need to know when you get angry, are you violent?
So
I need to know that. I need to know was your mother beat on?
Wait, should I be hiding my flaws?
So what tends to happen is when we meet each other, we hide our flaws.
Yeah.
Make sure we ain't got a book in our nose, a hard day. I don't know what you look like with that wig on.
Facts.
I look good. No, I look good. Look at my Instagram.
I know.
No, I'm not gonna look at your Instagram. You want me to look at your Instagram where you did something else to try to make yourself look good without that wig. He said flaws, which means, you know what? I need to, not saying you should do this, not saying anyone should do this, but I damn near need to just almost look right through your window as soon as you wake up. Then I see what you look like. You stay home by yourself and I just look right through your window. That's your flaws. Instagram ain't your flaws, my dear. You wouldn't post a picture if you thought it was your flaws. Unless you have like a workout journey, then you might post your flaws. But I don't think that's you.
That's the reason why you so dressed up in the beginning. And you don't use the bathroom in front of her when you first meet her. That's why y'all don't rush to live with each other. We typically rush to live with each other. The first time we have sex, we don't leave each other outside.
Yeah, see, there you go.
We typically live with you go there, I go there. And we'll learn each other better like that. But if we keep coming together playing house, we gonna keep faking and funking till it comes out.
All right, Charleston, there you go. Her, no, we're going.
That's some good advice. Damn, you crazy, bruh.
You said, wait.
This nigga.
It's time to wrap up. Yo,
she put it up there on her page.
Bro.
What the heck?
Yo, hey.
Who is that?
Michonne.
you're an entertainer.
I'm a model.
Yo, I knew it. Gotcha, bitch. You're a heartbreaker, man. Yeah.
Nah.
You man bashing.
No, what? I love that man. He know I still love him.
Come back, get your woman, then. Come get your woman, then.
No, she just said I still love him.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Charleston. She belongs in Black Panther, bro. Like she belongs there.
Oh, yo.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I do not want to hear Fresh or any of them speak on this thing right now. I feel like it's gonna be a hint of them trying to, y'all know. I believe that's what's finna happen, and I don't want to hear that because she did not look bad in at all. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I was like this. Chocolatey goodness. Besides you putting makeup on, I still don't know what you naturally look like. Take that wig off. You look foolish with that wig on. Without that wig, nah, you just look like a good-looking chocolatey sister. That wig. But yeah, I don't want to hear what Fresh or Chris have to say. I want to let y'all know I have literally already put a body armor of cringe and anger. Like I put it on, preparing myself to get upset with them. I am definitely prepared.
Honestly. All right, what about you? Why are you single? One thing you would say.
The lack of intellectual conversations.
Simulation?
Yeah, simulation, conversations, just being able to hold a conversation in general. It's very superficial, just not
the
very stimulating.
Nigga.
So you would say most men can't stimulate you mentally because they're not there yet?
Yeah.
Or?
They're 2 and 6. Once they can't talk about can't talk about nothing else.
Okay. What about you?
The reason why I'm still single?
Yeah.
By choice right now. On the sense of
Is anybody who on her? Who getting some dick?
They all are.
No.
We human. I would like to think so. I mean, somebody is getting some.
Yeah.
We're alive, aren't we?
And this comes from the one who was over there saying that her husband was a Scientologist. Well, maybe she's joking. My fault. She's probably just joking. Like those two are joking right now.
I heard about a rose.
I am focusing on helping my son raise his children right now. So the last man that I was with in honest strength was not so much of a family man. So that was a mistake that I made in the sense of, because that was something that he did tell me up front. And me being a big family person and being the eldest of 6 and just now my son is growing into his own life and now, having his own children. So I think right now I'm not to say primarily focused on, but just making sure that right now that my son is guaranteed.
So let me get it straight. You're single because
how old is your son?
Focus on your son?
My son. No. I said
No, that's not the thing. What she just told me is that she's a professional F-up. You're a professional at this thing then. You just told me that you're single because you was with a guy who's not a family guy and you pretty much you tried to start a family with him, even though in the beginning he told you he wasn't one. So that was your first F-up. Now, you're telling me your whole mission now is to help your son raise a family? You're like a professional F-up. You can't stop yourself. That's not your job, to help your son raise a family. She can't fix herself. She actually needs a guy to lead her.
Cut the cord, mama. Cut the cord.
Yeah, what?
No.
Enjoy.
Not to
You
say that
deserve
I'm
it.
only focused on my son. I said my last. So I was in my last relationship I was in for 5 years. Made the mistake of this man not being a father. and not being a family-oriented person. And me being the eldest of 6, I went in.
She already said she didn't make a mistake. She said he told her that up front. It wasn't a mistake. You tried to force him into this thing.
With the idea of, well, you know, he don't want no children. That's great. I don't want to have no more. But going along the patterns of life and me, again, just being a big family person and family oriented, he wanted me to be solely focused on him and not him being included into my ordinance of life. So
yeah, he the granddad don't take vacation with his woman, playing granddad at his house. And you a lovely grandmother. Yeah, he want to watch football on Sundays. Yeah,
he wanted life to be solely focused on him, and I haven't been able to separate the idea of being able to focus on family and life and man at the same time.
So for that,
2 different paths.
Wait, then where's the first guy? Okay, now what I just heard, where's the guy who actually you had a child with then? Did she ever say it? Maybe they said that early in the show then. Because I feel like they just skipped right past that. I like, where's he? Because now I want to know why ain't y'all together?
So yeah, just...
How old's your son, by the way?
He is currently 29.
He's a grown
That's a grown man.
With 7.
But I can't stop.
Little people?
No,
baby.
no.
I said he is my big baby. My only son.
He's an old ass man.
We had to sit here and listen to her saying that, yo, I think my job is to help my son raise his family. A 29-year-old? A 29-year-old. Nope. All you just told me is that if you need to do this thing, you want to do this thing. Or he's an F up, which would make sense because you're an F up. You have created an F up, and this F up finna continue. You've already started the circle of F ups. The circle. You ain't supposed to be helping him. You want to see your grandbabies? That's what you mean. I want to see my grandchild. But you saying you are actually like, I think my goal is to help him. No, your goal is to help the guy who gave you him and help him get to what he was still trying to get to, unless something happened to him. I need to know what happened to this man.
I did not say it was right. I said what I'm doing.
Man.
And I'm waiting for what you say.
You raised your children. He needs to handle his own, and you just enjoy your life.
Where we are right now.
She took the fight out of me.
You've done your duty.
That's where I am, cutting the umbilical cord.
Are you kidding?
I don't blame that nigga. I don't want to play granddad, and you already he's 30.
But no, he was not 29 when I met him. He's 29 now. That was 5 years ago.
What about you?
I'm not single.
The son is... Oh, yeah, you're not single. Okay, you know what? Question for you. You heard everyone answers here about why they're single. Why do you think you're not single right now?
Because I found someone that matches me.
Wait.
How so?
He stimulates my mind. His income, like he said, is there. He's tall.
Wait, income?
Yeah, because he has to be a provider, protector.
Nigga, she said something way more powerful than income. She said matches me. That means they're equally yoked, like the Bible describes.
Has money, stimulates your mind.
Wait.
Anything else?
Of course, makes me feel good.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I just had to stop it. That's not what equally yoked means. Y'all are both Christians. Y'all are both Israelites. You're equally yoked. I don't know what that meant. I'm sorry. I just had to stop because in my head, like, we got to stop saying this thing now. It's so bad.
Why were you so reluctant to say? Hold on. Why were you so reluctant to say you're in a relationship then? If he checks all the boxes off.
Was I reluctant to say that?
You were.
Normally, when girls are in happy relationships, they can't wait to tell everybody that they're in a relationship.
Right away.
The fact that you're extremely reluctant like that gives me a lot of red flags that something is off.
He's old as
Because I wanted it to be low key. Now I'm high key.
He's old.
Because I'm on a podcast.
How old is he though?
Dinger.
Huh?
Yeah.
How old is he?
How old is he? He's 33.
Fresh?
Oh, you're the same.
Nigga, what the Fresh? It's not me, bro.
All right.
Y'all around the
Get him fresh? If someone pulled him in a room by himself, would he say that he's in an exclusive relationship with you?
I hope he does.
Not you.
There you go.
Fresh, you will.
Here's your answer. What's your answer?
You're supposed to say, that's what he says.
They're basically, they're seeing each other, but he hasn't committed to her yet.
Yo, I promise
That's
you.
what it is.
No offense.
Bro, women are too easy to read, bro.
That's him right there.
Huh?
He might have a wife.
You might have a wife.
Bro,
You never know.
anytime a girl...
Wait, you say him might have a wife.
Yeah, no,
Guys,
no,
pro tip, man. Pro tip for you guys.
happy.
Anytime a woman isn't willing to like openly, like if she doesn't like emphatically say I have a man, something's off there. Whether he doesn't check all her boxes or it's not a real relationship yet.
Yeah.
It's one of those two.
Or she's on the way out.
Yeah. So they're like in a talking stage
Or
or
on the
something,
way out,
or
you
maybe.
Yeah, on the way out.
No, they're probably maybe they've been together for a bit, but he just hasn't committed to her yet. That's what it is. That's why she was reluctant to say that, and she wanted to keep it low key. In the back of her mind, she knows that he might see other.
Or you could be a side chick.
Or she might be the side chick.
Could be.
That's what I'm saying. You never know.
Could be.
Let's get
But that's just what I've noticed.
And listen, if you focus on just you, it wouldn't matter. You
It
wouldn't
don't
know.
matter. Oh my
What you don't know don't hurt you. Good point. What you don't know don't hurt you.
Oh, it could though. It could give you an STD, an infection.
Then you know now. Now you know. So if
All right. Big screen. First off, what Charles White was saying to me, a lot of the things he was saying it made sense and it was accurate. But boy, when he start throwing in that random stuff where he tell women, hey, yo, man, just sleep around, just throw that coochie around. You don't say that. You don't do that. Because now when life hits them and they like this, I want to be with a guy, but now your walls are like beat up walls. Look like a retired boxer. I don't want to be with you. And you know what? I'm willing to say this thing. If I don't want that, I don't think most guys want that. Don't nobody want sugar walls that have every fight they go 12 rounds. Don't nobody want sugar walls that when they get knocked out, it always tries to get back up. Nobody wants that. That's a used up fighter right there. He was so correct when it came to the thing about why women are doing what they're doing. That was accurate. And I really want to know why the lady with the red left that Scientologist now. Just because he's a Scientologist, you're a problem too, my dear. You ain't with another person. You had 2 kids. Now you're traveling. It sounds like you're doing exactly what you wanted to do anyway. And she also told the other lady, no, he's 29. You should be out living your life. No, you should be out being the helpmate to a guy that you had that child with. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be out here throwing that coochie around, because that's what I hear women say, be out here living your life. Are you giving her like random little silent dog whistles to go out there and throw her coochie around right now? Don't do that. Get off my podcast. I would exit you out for just saying that. And Hubba gonna say, my goal to help my grown son raise a family. He has a wife, don't he? Don't he? He better not be a single father now, right? Y'all just up. I'll just keep going. That was wild. Especially the chocolate drop, the one with the wig on. Take that wig off. No, never mind. I think mentally you might be retarded. So even if you take that wig off, it won't matter. But I would like to see you walk around without that wig on.